Hello and welcome to another AgriData Inc. tutorial video. In this video we'll be covering Surety Pro's ability to export the form information that you've been saving within your Surety Pro account using the Form Manager tool. To get started, we're going to open up the Form Manager. As you can see, I have some records here that are saved within my account. The first thing we want to do within the Form Manager is limit those records to a specific form type. This is required to export the data since it's giving us common attributes. The next thing we want to do is choose which attributes we want to export. If we want to export every attribute from this particular form, we can skip this step, but if you just need certain attributes, then we can use the Choose Columns button in order to pick and choose which attributes we want included in the export. We can also rearrange the columns to then affect the order of the attributes within our export as well. Once we have the column set, then we can choose which forms we want to export. We can also use some of the filtering tools within the Form Manager in order to filter by any of the attributes, such as the county that I have set up here. If you're using the filtering and you want to just export all of them, we don't need to select all of them. You can pick one or more from this list to export as well. If you want to export all of them, we can simply leave them alone and go to Export Forms, and it will take the 3 sales data forms or whatever form you are exporting and include it in the export. So here's where we choose what data that we're going to export out. So by default it's going to select the Form Manager columns, which that is what we had set up within our Choose Columns option. So all this data that is within our Form Manager is what's going to be exported. We can also use the All columns to gather everything from that form template and include it in our exported file. The file types that we have available to export as are the shapefile, which is an Esri shapefile. This will include 4 different file types: the SHP, the SHX, the DBF, and the PRJ files. The benefit of exporting a shapefile is it can import into another GIS program and still contain the boundary of each individual record that we are exporting. The other option we have is the tab delimited. This is when you want to bring it into a program like Microsoft Excel in order to do some totaling, sorting, or whatever functionality you want to do within that program. Here we can just rename the file if we wanted. Let's go ahead and hit export and then hit download to download the zip file containing the file type. Save it to our computer here. Let's quickly go over how to open this tab delimited file within a Excel program. I'm going to open my folder back up here containing the file that I exported, and I'm going to extract it. And we'll just click extract. Here I have a duplicate, so I'm just going to replace it, and we're left with our text file. If I come over here and open up my Excel program and browse for a new file, I can find my text file. If you do not see it in the folder that you've created, then make sure you have text files selected from your file types in the lower right here, or all files as well. So let's go ahead and click that and open. And here it's just going to go through a quick import wizard. We want to keep it as delimited. It does have headers, so you can select that. Click next. It is a tab delimited file, so we can click next here again. And here where you can go in and choose to format each of the individual columns. So if you have something like a date ordered, then we can choose that column, assign it a date format, make sure that's the month, day, year formatting, and go ahead and let's finish that. And here we can see our result. We have all the columns that are associated with that form. They are able to be manipulated however you'd like. That'll conclude this tutorial video. If you need more help on the export functionality within the Form Manager, you can go to your Help drop-down in your main interface, click on Support, go to the Surety Pro features option and find the Form Manager link. And then from here we can just simply skip down to the export section and read up on that. Please feel free to contact us with any other questions you may have. And go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of the tutorial videos that we put out. Thank you.